for the third and final Voluptua chapter. This is Mass Appeal. Synopsis. Taking place immediately after Captor of Hearts, our main heroine faces off against her infatué, Alluro. Also, Valentina gets walloped and finds herself unable to assist her friend. She also comes to a realization that her method of ruling is quite totalitarian, unforgiving, merciless, and just plain berserk. We're not going to go through the cast. Scene 1. Alluro realizes he is beaten. The end credit song from Hunter x Hunter plays as Alluro and Voluptua face off. The massive formation of the scorpion does massive damage to Valentina, and she is knocked out for a while. Twinge, a demon, sees to her needs. Valentina. He's far too strong. I can't land a hit edgewise. Twinge. I can see that. Darn it. Why does that go down so far? Voluptua has her talons full, definitely. Voodoo says, I wouldn't count her out yet. She's got us and Alejandro. We're going to come out swinging. Voluptua finds one gap in his armor and hits at full force while her demons are recuperating from past hits. Alluro falls back, completely wiped out, but is still able to converse. Gee whiz. Yeah, that's not uncommon for vampires, actually. Alluro, you saw right through me. I have to hand it to you. You are a beast when it comes to fighting. Voluptua, never discount me again. It'll be a bad deal for you. Not only that, but your puns are divine. He recollects himself, brushes himself off. I see you have a new love in your life. Do you plan on marriage? She blushes darkly. Yes, actually we do. Alejandro, avidly with a sparkling toothy grin. Is that an invitation? Swoops down to her side and takes her hands into his. I accept, wholeheartedly. Valentina, rubbing her head, slowly getting up, she winces. Oh, so much pain. Hebe, I'll hit you pretty hard. He helps her get up and find her footing. Voluptua comes to her aid. Are you all right, Valentina? She heals her cuts and bruises in no time flat. Yes, but I wasn't able to help. You, Alejandro, and the demons defeated Al all on your own. The fact that you overlooked our grievances and joined me says quite a bit about your character. It makes me realize I have nothing in my kingdom compared to yours. Kingdom? I haven't even begun enslaving humanity yet. She doesn't even need to ask. I would gladly be ruled by her. Alluro says that. Paschatea says, I concur. Lithium. Hail Voluptua, best queen ever. Narrator. In that moment, Valentina realized that her fear-mongering had only terrified her consorts, and gentility was the best way of winning friends and influencing people. Valentina. You know, I've been foolish about this entire enmity between us. I wouldn't mind letting you rule this entire area. Seems to me you're a born and bred leader, Voluptua. Voluptua raises a dubious eyebrow. You sure your head wasn't hit a bit too hard back there, right? Of course not. For the first time in my entire life, I'm thinking more clearly than I have in years. Jeeves bursts out through the castle doors and rushes to Valentina's side. Mistress, I have been looking for you everywhere. I couldn't get a hold of you. I have been worried sick. He slaps her. Don't ever do that again. I suppose I had that slap coming. Thank you for that, Jeeves. He's confused. You're welcome? He looks at the chaos that just happened. Could someone please fill me in on what the devil was going on? Voluptua says, I'll explain everything. It was a lengthy tale, but the battle had ultimately transformed Valentina. She had softened, but some of her flaws still remained intact. Scene 2. Nosferatu drops in. 1 year passes. Voluptua and Alejandro are wed, and everyone attends. A celebratory Alluro praises her and is brought into abject adulation of Voluptua's legendary grandpa. I know it's short notice, but I decided to check in on you. Was a couple of years' absence versus infinity. Voluptua. True. The demons weep joyously. Oh, who is crying these things? Us mistress looks so gorgeous. I see what you find so appealing about it. Wait. Yeah. I see you turned someone as well. Good on you! Let me take a gander at my son-in-law. Alejandro says, I've heard so much about you. You don't look older than 700. I see what you find so appealing about him. He is quite the charmer. They all dance to September, Jealousy, as well as Night Fever, Kiss, and He's the Greatest Dancer. Nosferatu takes center stage on the last one and really wows the crowd with his surreal, otherworldly dance moves. Alejandro says, and still hasn't lost a step. Aluro, I have to say, Nosferatu, I've always aspired to be like you, or to be you. Nosferatu, he pats him on the back, nonplussed and unimpressed. Keep trying, kid. Aluro, almost to the point of orgasm, but maintaining a sense of composure. I'll never wash this cloak again. Concubine, you may want to consider washing it anyway with some of the kinky things we do in it, master. Way to puncture my happy balloon, Azul. Yes, but you enjoy the naughtiness we have. Aluro, his frown immediately perks back up to a smile and his ears twitch. I know when to take a cue. Any of the girls interested? Azul says, Roja, Blanca, Midori, Jaune, Mauve. All of us are always up for whatever your dirty mind concocts. Victoriously, score. To Voluptua and the others, I wish I could stay, but my services are needed elsewhere. Nosferatu, he shakes his head from left to right. That guy's a major dickbag, isn't he? Voluptua, indubitably. Valentina, thanks to Vol, though, we won't be needing to deal with him ever again. Just so you know, I don't intend on becoming your indentured servant anytime soon. I never hast. I've only started gaining a minor following. Valentina, minor? You've got a television show, your own line of clothing, accessory purses, stuffed toys in your likeness. Voluptua, my demons handle all marketing prospects. I'm busy making appearances. Can't keep my fans waiting. Of course, they understand I'm going to be busy with my new life. They totally expect that out of a newlywed. Valentina, you're so patient. Voluptua, good things come to those who wait, Valentina. Valentina, begrudgingly, I suppose you're right again. Shakes her hand. The better gal won the prince. You two truly deserve each other. Voluptua, I'm certain there's someone out there for you. Haven't you ever wondered about Jeeves? Jeeves is off dancing somewhere out of earshot. Valentina, he did come to see me and gave me tough love. He gave me the tough love I required. Only a true friend would do that. Precisely, my dear. Ever thought about what could be? Valentina's cheeks turned dark red. Sometimes I do, even though he is 10 years older than me. Alejandro says, age means nothing. Look at Voluptua. She's quite a bit older, and she looks and acts like a teenager. Voluptua, you little honeybee, give Mama some sugar. She draws him close, leans him over, and gives him a very sensual kiss. Valentina, she pretends not to gag. Oh, God, get a room, you schmucks. You know you're happy for me. Valentina, a bit unwillingly. Yeah, I am. I'll admit it. Both of you, good luck. Have fun in Bora Bora. As for me, I'm downsizing my kingdom and seriously pondering prospects with Jeeves. You two would be perfect, Mrs. Alejandro. You two would be perfect for each other. Think of it as long-term business partnership. Think of it as a long-term business partnership. Valentina, that's brilliant. I don't know why I didn't see it before. Narrator, Voluptua's influence only grew in time. Even I felt her pull upon my heart, soul, and mind. I couldn't help but be drawn to her. Everyone was magnetized by her mass appeal and those entrancing eyes and that pearl-essent smile. Today, 7 years later, I can say I am happier than I have ever been. I gave myself to be turned by her to become her one and only hell of a butler, Preston, Sligren. You thought I was going to use some other name, didn't you? Too bad, it's copywritten, and heaven forbid I borrow someone else's intellectual property. I'm not one for being sued. Our hero and heroine lived out their lives in perfect harmony with 10 little batty children to call their own. Prolific, no? They all had their own incredible talents and abilities. Alluro continued his hedonistic tendencies and libidinous ways. He thinks to himself, up in a foyer over Lindo's ledge, reading a book aptly titled Vampire Butlers and Median Film. Whatever became of Valentina, you ask? Why don't we see for ourselves? Valentina, she's speaking to Jeeves. It's so much easier living out here in the country, isn't it? Jeeves, see, you didn't need that kingdom after all. I've never seen you so content. You see, you're much more lovely when you smile. Valentina hugs his arm. You're such a doll, Jeeves. I was lucky when I married you. Jeeves, he pats her belly expectantly. I think we're going to be even further blessed. I can't believe we're going to be parents soon. Valentina, I never planned on that. What if I'm a bad mom? I'm really selfish and arrogant, conceited, egotistic. She starts to get emotional. Jeeves rubs her arm reassuringly. We all have those tendencies. You've transformed so much over the years. You're going to be a remarkable mother, my sweet Valentine. She kisses his cheek. I'm glad. Narrator tears up. Oh, how I adore a happy end. We pull back from a rather comfortable porch scene of Valentina and Jeeves. There's no more kingdom, and they are living pleasantly in their new lots in life, looking forward to a new life they have yet to herald into the great big world. Bloopers are presented. Alluro dances to If You Love My Body and You Think I'm Sexy, Come On Sugar, Let Me Know. It plays in the background as the ladies back up as choreography. That is the end. Live down Prospect. Yeah, Dudley.